Alright, so I'm trying to see if I can get to number 1 on the ladder today. This is the team I'm working with. I got Choice Specs Calyrex. This is something that I used the last time that there was a restricted format, even when there was Dynamax. It did pretty well. I got up to number 3 on the ladder. Not with this exact same team, but with a Choice Specs Calyrex. And now without Dynamax, I feel like it has potential to be even better. So I have two terrain setters with Lele and Indeedee. I got Tailwind with Whimsicott. Both Indeedee and Whimsicott have Helping Hand to give Calyrex even more of a boost. And then I got Urshifu and Incineroar to round out the team. Rillaboom's kind of tough for me when it switches in and it switches my terrain and it makes things tough, and Incineroar is a great counter to Rillaboom, so that's why I went with Incineroar here. So let's see how this goes. I believe I'm at like 40 right now. 48, okay. Wow, we're going up against Zamazenta. That's the first thing I've seen that so far today. So I feel like it's pretty safe to lead Calyrex. He does have Latios, so he could Tailwind with that. But it obviously doesn't have Prankster, and Calyrex would go before it. So I don't know that I have to lead Whimsicott here. So I think I want to lead Indeedee. And then I want Urshifu. And I feel like it's smart to bring in Incineroar here. I was just talking about how I need it for playing against Rillaboom, and I'm playing against a Rillaboom. He's got quite a few physical attackers. I gotta try to remember that Zamazenta has Wide Guard. So that's another thing to keep in mind here. I'm gonna go with the Incineroar. Let's see what happens. Alright, so I really need my terrain to go up second here. Wow, well that sucks. So I feel like, you know, it might be good to have a speed hindering nature on my Indeedee, which I don't have. Obviously, so that this doesn't happen, I need my Indeedee to be slower than Rillaboom. I still can go Follow Me though. And now the question is, does he go for Wide Guard? So I think I'm gonna go Shadow Ball into the Zamazenta and Follow Me. Yep, there's Wide Guard. He didn't go for Grassy Glide, so I'm really curious what he's going for. Knockoff. That makes sense. Good news is that doesn't do as much damage to my Indeedee because I already used my Psychic Seed. So I feel like I'm safe to just go for the same play here. Question is, does he protect here? Does he maybe attack with the Zamazenta? So do I maybe want to go after Rillaboom? I still think it's smart to go after the Zamazenta. And I'm Spec, so I can't go Astral Barrage now, thinking, oh, maybe he'll attack, so I can go for... But he does go for Wide Guard again. So that's great news for me. Okay, so this is going fantastic so far, and that's going to do a good amount of damage to himself. And now I can go into my Incineroar. I'll be able to click Fake Out here. I feel like he protects the Zamazenta, right? So do I just click Fake Out on the Rillaboom? I think that's the best call here. He could protect both, obviously. But, oh, he's just going to take out the Zamazenta. Okay. So hopefully he doesn't protect the Rillaboom here. If he doesn't protect the Rillaboom, we're in great shape. And he doesn't. That's it. Okay, I obviously was hoping for more than that. I wonder if he's Assault Vest. That could make a lot of sense. I feel like I have to target the Rillaboom here, though, because I can't let him... Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I can't let him do knockoff on me. And I feel like I want a parting shot the... Oh, he's just going to cancel? Huh. Okay. I didn't think it was completely over at that point, but apparently he did. Alright. So another win, that brings us to 34. Yeah, it's really tough trying to get to number 1. Like I said, I got to number 3 before, and you have to win just an insane amount of games in a row. So you didn't need a lot of things to go in your favor. I don't know if this team is good enough to actually get there, but we'll see what happens. That's interesting. So he's got a Slowbro. Similar team to mine. Yeah, I don't even know who to lead here. I mean, I really want to lead my Calyrex and Whimsicott. But you hate to have a game come down to a speed tie on the very first move. So that's why I'm hesitant to lead it, but I don't know, I feel like it's my best choice. Actually, I don't know. If I lead Whimsicott and Tapu Lele, okay, that's what I'm going to go with. No, I'm going with Calyrex. Alright. Let's see how this goes. So, I'm hesitant to go with the Calyrex because what if he leads with his Urshifu? I'm hesitant to go with Tapu Lele in the lead because if he leads with his Calyrex and his Tornadus, then he can just Tailwind and Astral Barrage me, and I'm screwed. Yeah, so... Oh, it's a Water Urshifu. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So I'm definitely going to Tailwind an Astral Barrage here. I don't really see any downside to that. So if he's, I'm assuming he's Focus Sash on the Urshifu, and I faced against Water Urshifu before that had a Focus Sash, and he didn't knock me out. So I feel like this is pretty safe. Oh, and he's not Sash. Wow. So I just get a double knockout. I can't believe neither one of them was sashed. You would think one of those two would be sashed. So that makes me wonder if his Calyrex is then sashed. that could be the case. So let's see who his last one is. Oh, it is indeedy. But now here comes the speed tie that I was talking about. So if I win the speed tie, I just win the game. What could I do here? I mean, I could switch into Urshifu. He's not going to be able to put up another Tailwind. I would be able to put up another Tailwind. But is this game really going to last that long? Like, is there any way I can stall it out to where his Tailwind ends and I can put up another one? I mean, it's only 3 turns, but with 2 Calyrexes, 2 turns goes really fast. I want to protect and switch into Urshifu. Because I have the advantage here. So I don't want to leave it up to a speed tie. I don't know if this is smart or not. I guess we'll find out. Okay, so Urshifu takes that just fine. And he goes for Expanding Force. Okay. So now I might as well Dazzling Gleam. He's got to have Sash on one of these two, probably on the Indeedee, right? Wasn't Psychic Seed? So I need Urshifu to survive here. It'd be really bad if Urshifu goes down. Okay, good. Alright, so that should do it. Yep, that's game. But yeah, I think that's a smart move. Now yeah. He's gonna knock out both my Pokemon, but that doesn't matter. So he needed to go for Follow Me there. But even then, I think I would be able to stall out his Tailwind and then set up my own Tailwind and win with an Astral Barrage. So that's why I switched into Urshifu, because then he has to make that decision. Does he go Follow Me and loses Indeedee? And then I'm just able to set up a second Tailwind. Or does he do what he did there and then, you know, I just win anyways. So I guess I go Draining Kiss. And he just cancels. Alright, let's see where that brings me. 23. So yeah, as you can see, it takes a long time to get up to where you're in the conversation for number 1. Because you don't move up very fast. This is a really tough position to be in here too. Because he's probably going to lead Incineroar, right? So I should lead with probably Whimsicott and Tapu Lele. Would be a good call. I could go Whimsicott and Urshifu. Alright, I'm going to go Whimsicott, Tapu Lele, Calyrex, and Urshifu. These Xerneas teams are tough because if you let him get off Geomancy, you're screwed. But, you know, I don't know what his Incineroar has. You got to assume he either has Darkest Lariat or Snarl. And like, I feel like he has to lead the Incineroar here. Xerneas and Lele. So that makes me wonder if he has Shadow Ball on Tapu Lele. He probably does. Okay, so I feel like my best bet here is to Tailwind and Moonblast the Xerneas. I have no idea how much damage this does, but I have Life Orb, so I mean it should do a decent amount. It's also a modest Tapu Lele, and Tapu Lele has a really high special attack. So, yeah. That sucks. Alright, well, good play by him. This is where it would be really great to have Taunt. Obviously, I want Helping Hand so I can do, you know, a ton of damage. But Taunt would be fantastic here. So my question is, does he go Fake Out? Like, he doesn't know that I don't have Taunt. So does he go Fake Out, assuming I'm going to try to taunt him? That's what I'm hoping for. Yep. Please be. Yes, thank God. Okay. Awesome. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Holy cow. Well, that was phenomenal. I didn't think that was going to knock him out. Alright, well that was obviously fantastic. Now what? I feel like I should just double protect here because he obviously can Fake Out. So that's what I'm going to go for. And then I need to knock out the Incineroar, so I might go Helping Hand, Moonblast into Incineroar next turn. I don't know if Rillaboom one-shots me, that's the question. I could switch into my Urshifu. Like, this is why I should have brought Incineroar instead of Urshifu here. That would have made a lot more sense. Because then I could easily switch out the Tapu Lele into the Incineroar on the next turn. And then I don't have to worry about whether or not he knocks out Tapu Lele. But he went for Wood Hammer, which makes me think that he's obviously not confident Grassy Glide's going to get the job done. So I'm going to go Helping Hand, Moonblast into Incineroar. This definitely is not over. But I'll be feeling really good if I get this Helping Hand Moonblast off on Incineroar here. Oh, thank God, I do survive Grassy Glide. I was really worried about that. Okay, because now at this range, Astral Barrage will kill the Incineroar, and he might knock himself out. Pretty close. Okay, so do I go into Urshifu or Calyrex? I really want to go into Urshifu here. Alright, so what I'm thinking... I don't want to U-turn because what if he targets me with Incineroar? So I'm gonna Wicked Blow and protect. This has to be the last turn of grassy terrain, right? I should have checked that out. But I think this is the last turn of grassy terrain. So let's see what happens here. And yeah, again, it would have been really good to have Incineroar. I could go for Fake Out. And then a Moonblast or a Dazzling Gleam. Any of that. Oh, but Wicked Blow gets the job done there. Alright, so game's over. I wasn't sure if Wicked Blow would knock out Rillaboom. I mean, I am choice banned. But some of these Rillabooms these days are really bulky. And all he's got left is Tapu Lele. So the only thing that could hurt me now is if this thing has a Focus Sash on it. If he has a Focus Sash and Shadow Ball, he can still beat me. So we'll see. If it's Focus Sash and Shadow Ball, he wins the game, right? Oh, it's Choice Scarf. Well, that should do it then. Yep. Alright, good. Wow, only to 18. I was hoping for better than that. So as I was saying, it's a grind to, get in the top 10. Just getting the top 10 is a grind. So trying to get to number 1 is really tough. And we're playing against number 11, so this would help my cause. Oh my god, I've played against this team so many times today. It's kind of a tough team for me. So I'm wondering if I could get away with leading Incineroar and Calyrex here. I feel like that's really safe, because then Calyrex is faster than everything he has. So I'd be able to fake out Rillaboom if he brought it. If he leads Talonflame and Kyogre, I'd be able to fake out the Talonflame. So it just feels like that's a really safe lead here. I probably want Whimsicott just in case he does get off a Tailwind. Alright, well now as I'm thinking about this, he could just protect the Talonflame and go Water Spout, and that way, well, that's why I need Whimsicott, right? And then I need Urshifu, I need offense. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I don't know what to expect here. This is a good team. I've played against it a lot today. And I feel like I've beaten it more times than I've lost to it so far, but I've definitely lost to this a couple times already today. It is Kyogre Talonflame. So I really wonder... Okay, what's the worst thing that could happen? He protects Talonflame, and then I bring in Whimsicott and I get off Tailwind anyways. Right? So I think safe to click Fake Out on the Talonflame here, Fake Out Astral Barrage. Because if you're Tailwind, you're not Choice Scarf, right? Okay, Quick Guard, that's fine. Oh, wow. That kills Calyrex. Oh, it was a crit. Well, that's the game. Well, that answers my question. He is Choice Scarf. And of course he gets a critical hit. That really sucks. Yeah, so I just lose. Alright, so this is a different version of this team than I've seen. I have not played against this team with a Scarf Kyogre yet. Yeah, that's pretty tough to beat without a Rillaboom, and he's got Quick Guard, so even with a Rillaboom, I guess you would be able to, I don't know, because Kyogre would be faster than Rillaboom. I was going to say you could click Fake Out and would Hammer, but yeah, that's really tough. That brings me back to 26. Alright, so this is very similar to that last team, except with a Tornadus instead of a Talonflame. I'm just trying to think how you stop that combination. Like, that's a really, really tough thing to stop. Okay, let's focus on this one. So I obviously could go with the same lead here, and Scarf Kyogre is really scary. I think I'm going to go with the same thing. That's really cool. He's got a Joker outfit. That's awesome. Okay, so I like this, but I also don't like this because he'll be able to set up Tailwind. Well, no, I just gotta click Fake Out on the Tornadus. Okay. But if he protects the Tornadus and I knock out his Urshifu, then I'm screwed, right? Oh, he goes for Fake Out. And Tailwind. Yeah, because now Kyogre can come in. And I'm going to have to sacrifice somebody. Okay, well that's good. Because I got to get a Tailwind myself. So what do I do here? I'll go Flare Blitz on Rillaboom and switch Whimsicott in. Oh, this could be really bad. Okay. He just goes for knockoff. I was a little concerned there. If he knocked out my Whimsicott, then that's a really bad switch in, and that's why that's dangerous. So maybe I should have... I don't know, what do I do then? Go for a double switch? Because I couldn't leave Calyrex in. Alright, but now I'll be able to get up my Tailwind. I'm gonna lose Incineroar, but... I mean, there's not much I can do about it. I'm not gonna switch him. Oh, crap. Well, I'm an idiot. Holy cow, that did a lot more than I thought it would do. So maybe that gives me a chance. If he goes for Water Spout, I should survive. Okay, I got a chance. Depends who he's got in the back. But I'm locked into Sucker Punch and Astral Barrage. We'll see. Yeah, I thought I was done for. Neoligo. Yeah, I mean, I'm locked into my two moves. There's no decision to make here. Wow, Urshifu's really good. Okay, I did not think I was going to win this match. I cannot believe how much Sucker Punch did. That was crazy. I guess Kyogre's defense isn't very good. His physical defense. So yeah, I'm still thinking about that Talonflame matchup. Like, with Talonflame getting Quick Guard, that's just such a... It gets Quick Guard and Tailwind. So how do you how do you stop that? I guess you could lead like a Whimsicott or Urshifu to try to get him to go Tailwind and Sucker Punch him. Yeah, I guess that would probably work. Because then you're definitely getting your Tailwind up. And then I'd be able to bring in Calyrex. Alright, so if I run into that again, that might be what I try. Wow, a Guzzlord. And an Eternatus. Well, props to this guy for having a unique team. Very unique team. So Tapu Lele and Whimsicott works against pretty much anything that he goes with here. Rillaboom obviously would give me some troubles. So I'm going to bring in Incineroar and Calyrex. So I can set up the Tailwind to give myself the speed advantage. I can protect both of them if he leads Rillaboom and is gonna potentially like fake out. Yeah, I think this is a super safe lead for me. Cinderace Guzzlord, okay. So he probably has Sucker Punch. So I'm sure that's why he led with the Cinderace. So does he protect the Guzzlord? He probably protects it or switches it out, right? Because it's Dark and Dragon, so I do ×4 damage to it, so I'm sure it's switching out, possibly into the Eternatus. So what do I do? Psychic into Cinderace? I think that's a safe move here. Yeah, there goes Guzzlord. Into Rillaboom. That makes a lot of sense. And again, that's why I brought my Incineroar this time. He's not Focus Sash. He just survived with 1 hit point. Okay, then. Well, that sucks. But he has Life Orb and Faints. So I guess there's that. So I'm going to obviously go into Incineroar here. And Guzzlord comes back out. Okay. So I can fake out the Rillaboom and go Dazzling Gleam here. I think that makes sense. Yeah, I don't see any downsides to that. This is where it'd be really nice to have Moonblast. I really debated, should I have Moonblast or Dazzling Gleam on this Whimsicott? Oh wow. So this is going to go really well. I mean, Dazzling Gleam's going to do a ton of damage to both of them. He puts up a Substitute. Okay then. Alright, yeah, I mean, I don't know what he does here because Whimsicott's going to go first and Dazzling Gleam will knock out the Urshifu. He's pretty much screwed. I'm going to click Flare Blitz in case he switches back into Rillaboom. Because what else is he going to do here? I mean, there's not really anything he can do. Oh, Wide Guard. I did not know that Guzzlord got Wide Guard. Well, that's good to know. Okay, that makes this interesting. Because I'm sure Surging Strikes is going to take me out now. I do have Citrus Berry, so maybe it doesn't. Okay. So he's obviously going to Wide Guard again, right? And regardless of what happens here. Yeah, I did not know he got Wide Guard. I mean, he has no reason to do anything other than Wide Guard. Yeah, man, I I could really use Moonblast here. If I had gotten Moonblast off on the Guzzlord, it would have just been over. So now I'm really thinking I want to switch that back to Moonblast. I mean, Whimsicott's useless here. I can switch it. Is that a bad idea? It's probably a bad idea. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really make any difference whatsoever. If I had stayed in or switched out, it didn't really matter. I don't want to switch into my Calyrex into a Searching Strikes, obviously. So he's gonna wide guard again. Whimsicott doesn't really do anything for me now because of wide guard. I guess I'll click Dazzling. Like, there's nothing else that makes sense here. I might as well Dazzling Gleam. And then I'll Shadow Ball. Huh. Well, that's really good news for me. Because I think Grassy Terrain's going to end right now, isn't it? And he didn't wide guard on this turn? Oh, because he's going to go for Snarl. But that's not strong enough. So I just win now, right? I guess not necessarily. Because he did lower our special attack. He can fake out. Ah, crap. Oh, man, this is tough. Okay. Yeah, I feel like if I had Moonblast, that just wins me the game, right? Oh my god. Okay, good news is he can't Grassy Glide me. Bad news is I'm -2. -2 special attack, and Guzzlord has healed a ton. So I don't think these Whimsicott Dazzling Gleams are going to be enough to get it done. Oh yeah, and he's got wide guard. Yeah, I can't win. Wow. Yeah, if I just had Moonblast, this game would have been over. He just ice punched me? What a weird team. But it was effective. And I am immediately going to go change that to Moonblast for that reason right there. That is why you use Moonblast. It's really frustrating. That's why you need to have the right moves. I mean, that's literally the difference in the game. If I had just been able to Moonblast the Guzzlord there, he just loses. Because he's not able to get up that substitute. God, that's annoying. Alright, well, I don't think I'm going to get to number 1 this time around. Porygon. I have not seen a Porygon yet. So I definitely want to lead Urshifu. Do I just lead Urshifu and Indeedee? Probably. And then Whimsicott and Calyrex. Oh. One thing that I was absolutely not expecting is that. Porygon and Regieleki. So I feel like the safe thing to do would be to follow me and close combat. But what I want to do is close combat expanding force. So the reason I say follow me is safe in case Regieleki just single targets my Urshifu. He could knock it out. And why would he not do that here? Okay, I'll go with the safe play. Oh, he's gonna set up a reflect. Okay. He's got screens. Alright. Now I'm gonna go for the move I was thinking about on the last turn. He has Click Recover, right? Man, that sucks. If I had just gone with my gut there, he doesn't get up Trick Room. Alright, well, I'm gonna knock out the Porygon this turn. Would it have been better to knock out the Alecki? I don't know, the Alecki's gonna go last. Yeah, so that's why on the first turn I went with Follow Me, because he could have just done Volt Switch on the first turn. I would have been screwed. But now what? Can I take a Precipice Blades? So I'm just gonna go for a double protect. And what I meant by that is I'm gonna protect both Pokemon, but I'm probably just gonna go for an actual double protect on both Pokemon. And try to stall out Trick Room as long as I can, because that's the only thing I can possibly do to give myself a chance. Yeah, so he's got Snarl, so yeah, I mean, I'm in a horrible spot here. I'd have to get like a triple protect. Oh, man. What could I do? So does follow me do me any good here? I really don't think so. Whatever, I'm gonna click it. Like, this is a really bad spot to be in. Oh, and I do get a double protect. So maybe I should have just gone double protect with both of them. I'm just not trusting myself here. Does indeed he survive this? Oh, thank God. Okay. So this is the last turn of Trick Room? Yes, okay. So I am gonna set up Tailwind and Protect Indeedee. It still is a huge long shot here. But I guess it gives me a chance. Alright, so what do I do here? Do I go for a Helping Hand, Dazzling Gleam? Or I got Moonblast now, I just switched it. So do I go Helping Hand, Moonblast? Why would I do it into a Lucky though? I'm not worried about a Lucky because I'm faster than a Lucky now. Let's go Helping Hand, Moonblast into Groudon. So it does get up Light Screen. I guess, I don't know. Whimsicott avoided Precipice Blades, that's big. Because now I'll be able to Helping Hand. Oh, this is going to be really close. Because if Helping Hand, Astral Barrage knocks out both of these guys, then I think a Helping Hand, Astral Barrage will take out Incineroar with being +2 and Choice Specs. I don't know, this is going to be really close. But that was a huge miss with the Precipice Blades. If that doesn't miss, I lose for sure. This gives me a chance. I mean, he does have Light Screen up though. I gotta remember that, so I don't know. Okay. We get the double knockout. We've got a chance. Light Screen's huge there, though. I don't think I can knock out the Incineroar. So do I go for Moonblast or do I go for Helping Hand? I really don't know. I'm gonna go for Moonblast. He's gotta go Snarl, right? Please don't have a berry. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'd probably have to get a crit here. So I'm still at +1. I mean, this is going to be super close. If I crit, I win for sure. Oh, and it does get the job done. Wow. That was a really close finish. Brings me to 23. So I really can't stop him from Trick Rooming. And this is why I had Stack Attack. So before I added Incineroar, I had Stack Attack on that slot, but I literally ran into nobody who was setting up Trick Room. The best thing I could do is Astral Barrage and then Wicked Blow, but I don't think that does it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I mean, Indeed's not going to save me here. If I can't stop the Trick Room going up, it's over. So yeah, like I said, I think Astral Barrage and Wicked Blow is my only chance here. And what if he has Sucker Punch? If he has Sucker Punch, then I don't even get off Astral Barrage. He might have Fake Out, and then I don't get off Wicked Blow. And you kind of got to assume he's got at least one of those two moves, right? Yeah, I don't. What else was I gonna do? I guess I. Oh, he just goes for Reflect. Well, that's good. I guess maybe I should have led Tapu Lele because of Grimmsnarl, so I could have gone like Dazzling Gleam and then Wicked Blow. Oh, but my Urshifu's faster than my Tapu Lele. So he's Prankster Eject Button, that's interesting. Well, I mean, obviously Prankster, but I'm assuming because he has Eject Button, he was probably, what's that move called? Trick. That's what I meant to say. It's obviously Prankster. Okay, thank God. Now what? So I'm locked into Wicked Blow and Astral Barrage. I'm gonna switch in Tapu Lele and Wicked Blow Torkoal. So, I mean, he still could have Sucker Punch. I've had people do that to me before, where they go with like a Reflect or something with Grimmsnarl the first turn and then Sucker Punch the next turn. Yeah, there it is. So, good thing I switched out. Let's see how much Heat Wave does. Holy shit. Wow. Okay, but it really doesn't matter at this point. I probably should just Moonblast, right? There's no point in going Dazzling Gleam. I mean, there's nothing he can do now. I guess he can set up a light screen, but it's going to be 4-on-1 against Kyogre. So I wonder if the Kyogre has any speed investment, since this is a Trick Room team. because do I want to switch into Indeedee here? Well, I'm not going to be able to Sucker Punch anyways. So no. If these two are slower, they're just going to have to faint here. Oh, and he just cancels. Alright, that works. I said I only had time for one more, but that was pretty quick. So I'm going to play one last match here. Alright, back up to 19. Holy shit, I played 37 matches today. These matches are all so fast, though. With these restricted Pokemon, these games are lasting like 5 minutes or less. I've literally had multiple matches that last 2 turns. Someone makes the right call on the first turn and gets off a spread attack that knocks out both Pokemon. Game. So yeah, these matches are going super fast. There really isn't much you can do defensively. Even if you try to use one of the super bulky Pokemon, they're just going to take so much damage right away, and the bulky Pokemon are obviously slower. It's just who can get off their powerful spread attack first, right? Like, I mean, it feels like that's really all this comes down to. And another Trick Room team. Very interesting. So, I feel like I want to go with Whimsicott and Urshifu, because if he goes with the Oranguru and tries to Trick Room, I could always just double it. I mean, Wicked Blow should knock it out anyways, but just in case it has like a Focus Sash. You know, I want to lead like Urshifu and Tapu Lele, but the Landorus is what I'm concerned about if I go with that route. So I feel like this is a safe lead here. I obviously want my Calyrex. And do we want Lele? Do we want Incineroar? I'm gonna go Tapu Lele. So yeah, the only thing that worries me about leading Urshifu is the Landorus. That could give him some major issues here, so that's why I'm going with Whimsicott. Let's see. Okay, Oranguru, Swampert. So I just double up the Oranguru, right? I feel like I'm just getting set up for something here. Like, this guy is number 13 on the ladder right now. He's not just going to let Oranguru die, right? Maybe it's got like the Dark Resist Berry. I don't know what that thing's called. But if it does, maybe it survives and gets off Trick Room. Okay, so he takes it out. And he had to do that, right? And I'm gonna kill this Urshifu. Hopefully it's Choice Band. It's Focus Sash. Damn. Like, that would have been really nice, because then my Wicked Blow would have taken out the Swampert. Now I'm just worried, does the Swampert... does the Swampert knock out my Urshifu? I don't think so, right? Yeah, okay. We handle that just fine. And now he's screwed, right? Because whether he brings in Calyrex or Ranguru, you can't protect. And we just saw where his Focus Sash is. So I should have him, right? Because as long as he doesn't get up Trick Room, I win. And again, he can't protect in front of Urshifu, so yeah, I don't see how this doesn't work unless he's got a Dark Resist Berry. And he doesn't. Okay. Alright, so I made the right call with my lead there. Urshifu took that. What a boss. And he brought Torkoal. So he didn't even bring his Calyrex? That's kind of crazy. So I'm assuming he just forfeits here. I'm going to double up the Swampert. But I'm assuming he forfeits. Okay, well he didn't forfeit. I mean, Torkoal's not taking an Astral Barrage. And he targeted Whimsicott. So we're still kicking. So here I can just Helping Hand Wicked Blow. And these two just knocked out all 4 of his Pokemon. I mean, I'm down to 12. Give it one last run at number 1. If I lose, I'm done. Yveltal. Very interesting. So another potential Trick Room team. And again, a lot of Pokemon that give me trouble here. So I'm really tempted to go Incineroar Urshifu. I think that makes the most sense for me here. Because then, you know, I have Fake Out, and obviously Urshifu's super powerful. I can't let him get up Trick Room. And I have to take out the Yveltal. Like, I'd love to just lead Whimsicott and Tapu Lele here. But then, if he does go with the Stack Attacka, then he's going to get up Trick Room. Could I go Tapu Lele Urshifu? Not really, because then I couldn't Sucker Punch. Yeah. Okay, I feel like this is what I have to do. I don't love it, though. I don't love it. But I feel like it makes the most sense. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, what can I do? So I can Fake Out the Yveltal and go Sucker Punch on the Regieleki. Man. I feel like I have to go for that. He's Focus Sash. That sucks. Okay, but I can Snarl here, and I mean, do I switch out? I don't want to switch in one of my other Pokemon and take a shot here, so I feel like Sucker Punch it is. Do I want to Flare Blitz then? Parting Shot? I don't know. Sucker Punch. Like, I didn't want to switch in Tapu Lele and take an Oblivion Wing. Oh, I should have done Parting Shot. Because then I would have been able to bring Incineroar right back in. Yeah, that was the play. Oh. Oh, that doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, I should have went Parting Shot. Because then, you know, I would have Parting Shotted into Tapu Lele, and then I would have been able to switch Rillaboom right back in. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to Fake Out then, though. Oh, man. I don't know. Flare Blitz did a ton of damage. I can't let that thing heal itself, so I'm gonna go Flare Blitz and Protect. I can't let the Yveltal do Oblivion Wing and get its hit points back. Let's see what he... Oh, thank God. Okay, so this is gonna go really well. And the Regieleki gonna be gone, so that's a big deal. You know, that helps really set up my Calyrex in the end game. Now, Yveltal, that thing's going to be faster than Tapu Lele. Okay, he's going to bring Stack Attack. And I can't stop Trick Room, can I? I'm going to be slower than him, though. But Stack Attack has probably got Gyro Ball. Oh, this is tough. I will be able to Protect. He didn't Protect, so I should kill the Yveltal here. This is still going to be really tough, though. I can't stop him from getting up Trick Room. But that at least gets rid of Yveltal. I don't remember who else he had. Okay. Oh, and that was a critical hit. Oh, man. Can I win this? I don't know. I need Incineroar to win this game. Incineroar is way more valuable than the Calyrex right now, right? It would also be huge if I could get the Psychic terrain back up. Okay, well that worked out pretty well for me. So I need to bring in Incineroar here. How many turns of Trick Room are there? Okay. So we could potentially waste out this Trick Room. I'm not gonna get a double protect. So do I just Moonblast? Rillaboom? I really don't know. I could have went for a double protect. I mean, if I get a double protect, that would be huge. The Intimidate's obviously really good here. I'll be able to fake out on the next turn. So, if Tapu Lele doesn't flinch... Oh, of course it does. Of course he does. Okay. 2 turns left to Trick Room. So I should fake out Stack Attack, alright? I don't know. I think I'm gonna fake out Rillaboom. No. Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, that worked. Oh, it goes Psychic into Stack Attack. Well, that really worked for me. Okay. Alright, so now I can protect. And I should win. I don't know. Oh, man. He'll be able to Grassy Glide, like I need to have the terrain, right? I don't know. I clicked Protect. What the hell? Really? I didn't get the Protect off? Well, I lose. Would it have mattered? I mean, it can only Grassy Glide one of us. So yes, I think it mattered. Oh, he's gonna Wide Guard. Of course he is. And I got choice specs, so he just has to do the same thing here. Wow, that really sucks. I could have swore I got the protect off there, but it didn't give it to me. Alright, well I said I'd stop if I lose, so